Hello, what's up? Greetings, ladies and gents. Welcome back to another Kyle Minger video. So today I am doing a Netflix review for Lost in Space Season 2! Yes, so if you guys are wondering, I did do a review for the first season 2 years ago on May 8th on 2018. So if you guys want to go and check that out, go to my Netflix review tab on my channel, and you guys will scroll down until you guys see it. So check that out, and then go see this review right now. So yes, today I'm doing a review for Lost in Space Season 2, and I just finished watching the last episode last night, and then I watched a little bit of it again just a few minutes ago, just because I want to refresh my mind just a little bit. So I've got a couple information for you guys, what I think, and what I think was going to happen for the next season, which there's going to be another one, because at the very end of this last episode I just watched, there's a little cliffhanger, might reach to another point of view for the third season. So I'm going to mention a couple things what I liked about the second season, and if you guys seen it, you guys probably know what I mean, so let's get right into it. So Season 2 of Lost in Space, it takes place right after Season 1. I think probably maybe like 2 years later, I would imagine, because, you know, the first season was when Will Robinson was more like, he was more a little bit of a kid, but he looks like he was grown up a bit, because it's been 2 years since we have seen the first season. So, I would imagine what was he, like 10 years old in the first season? So I think he was like 12 in this one. Because I didn't remember, I think, what was the guy that played the father, I think he was 12 or something, like a couple episodes earlier in the second season. So, yeah, it's been 2 years, so I think he was probably like 10 when he did the first season. So, yeah, I think he's 12, because he looks like he's more looks like he's a teenager, so I think he's like either 12 or 13 or something like that. But he looks good, the kid that played Will Robinson. But either way, the second season was pretty amazing. I couldn't stop watching it last night and on Friday. So I was just like, this show is getting really good. I'm not going to stop until I'm done. So I was able to finish last night, and then I watched a little bit of it for you guys today, just so I can refresh my mind. So basically, it's all about Will trying to find his robot, which he did on this planet. They were, they end up fighting the Resolute, and all the survivors. They were lost, and they found. So now they're trying to repair the colony. They are trying to get off this planet where apparently the water supply has a virus where if it touches metal, it makes it rust really quickly, and it gets. I think it's like, if I remember correctly, it's like some sort of certain metal it touches and it breaks down or something. I don't know exactly. No, I think it doesn't really matter what kind of metal it is. It rusts down really quick and breaks down. So one of the episodes, I think one of the guys that were down on the planet came up to the Resolute. I think he drank some of the water, and his blood was. Then he got hurt or something, and he kneeled down, and some blood got onto the ship. And I think he drank it because the blood was bubbling around the metal on the floor, and it started to rust a little bit. So I'm guessing that guy probably drank some of the water. So he's like, yeah, that's not good. So one of the episodes that was the episode where they had to split some of this ship apart because they didn't want it to spread across the Resolute, so they had no choice than to explode that part of the ship so they can release some of it in space. I mean, it was a good idea because, you know, they don't want that stuff spread around the Resolute. I mean, if I was a captain of that big giant ship they're in, I would do the same thing because I don't want it to spread. So it's been getting so good, I can't stop watching, but you know, really awesome. And then at one point, Will does find his robot on the planet. Where the water turns everything to rust and blah 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 blah. You guys know what I said. Heard what I said. And then later after that, apparently the Resolute had another robot on the ship that powers the engine, named Scarecrow, which is another little plot twist in the season 2. I'm just gonna throw some little bit of spoilers in here for you guys, but basically, Scarecrow is dying because they've been torturing him a whole bunch, shocking him with those shock sticks. There's a little hole on top of his head, which they had them put this little thing so they can actually control the engine, so they can try to take him to a planet called El Centauri, or All Centauri, or something like that, and it's technically where the planet where they're going to recolonize the people and start a new life, basically, and Scarecrow is dying, and so Will Robinson is trying to befriend Scarecrow, which it did actually happen, and saddest part is the robot and Scarecrow are actually friends, but Will didn't even know about. And then the robot, what did they give the robot a name? They just call him Robot. Basically, the robot wants Will to help Scarecrow feel better, so they take him to the Ember planet, which technically is the planet where that water is, where it turns everything to metal to rust and breaks down quickly. They go down there and they find out there's this little ring where it shows like alien art, like symbols and such. Which in the beginning of the season, where the Robinsons were stranded on this one water planet, where it showed the same thing, where they find this ring where it has alien like symbols. So this is way before they found the Resolute. They were still stuck on this planet for like a few episodes at the beginning of season 2, and then they get off and find the Resolute. But basically, the symbols are for the robots, and some of them are for certain robots, some of them are for not certain robots. So basically, the ones that it was on the water planet was probably the one for the robot, aka Will's robot, and the one that's on the Ember planet is for Scarecrow. So when they brought Scarecrow to the planet and was able to wait until there was a thunderstorm or something like that, because apparently there's just like spire things or like conduits for like the lightning, and basically Will was waiting for a certain time to wait for the lightning rods to come down, and then they came too early. And this one guy named what's his name, Victor or Fox? I don't remember. I tried to remember a lot of names in this show, but it's hard to gather all the information. But basically, this one guy was helping Will, and then he died in the process of helping Scarecrow to come back to life, and which it did happen at the very end of the last episode of season of episode 10. Scarecrow comes back, he's all back in health, he has a big giant body with 4 arms and everything. He helps Will defend off of a robot army, which is pretty badass. There was a cool little fight scene between Scarecrow and these other robots. So, oh wow, it was just so awesome. Oh, I really enjoyed it. Wow. And then at the end of that, the kids had no choice than... The Robinson kids had no choice than to take all the kids off of the Resolute to their Jupiter 2, because Julie, so-called the adopted child or kid, or that the Robinsons adopted. It shows flashbacks for a couple of the other episodes in season 2, where how she got adopted, because apparently her dad, Grant Kelly, there we go. Well, Grant Kelly is her real father, and there's this ship called the Fortuna is a ship that her father, Grant Kelly, was on that disappeared 20 years ago, so-called to be dead, but maybe over those past 20 years, he might be alive. Who knows? There's been a lot of great plot twists in this season, so a lot of things could happen. Especially with like Dr. Smith and being a Tetris snake, and then all of a sudden in this season she becomes to be more friendly, and she actually helps Robinson. Sorry if there's a little bit of a spoiler, but she technically, I'm not saying like how she dies, but she dies in this season, so I'm not gonna say how. You guys will see what I mean until this one episode of season 10, episode 10, sorry, not season, episode 10. But yeah, she dies, so I'm not saying how she dies. It shows it in episode 10. A couple other people that we know dies in the show, but I'm not saying who. You guys will see what I mean until you guys see it. Basically, what I'm trying to think about what's going to happen for the next season is the Fortuna, which when they went through the rift of going to the planet Al Centauri, where they're taking the kids to go to until their parents find them. The robot took them somewhere that was not the planet they were supposed to go to until they end up finding a ship called the Fortuna, which Julie Robinson finds out that the Fortuna was the ship that her father was the captain of, which you guys probably just heard it just a few minutes ago when I clicked on the episode, that he disappeared and died. But now I'm thinking, there's so many plots and twists in the show, I'm thinking if maybe he didn't die or pass away, maybe he's still alive. Maybe he left off some rations over the years on the Fortuna ship. So something tells me he might be alive or may not be alive. I'm not sure, but I guess I just gotta wait until another season, which I don't know is probably gonna be out by now. But I guess I'm probably gonna wait for another 2 years, because it took 2 years for season 2 to come out. So I don't know how quick they're gonna do another season. I do not know for sure, but I like to see what happens right after season 2. I'm kind of sure that Julie and the kid Robinsons are going to go to the Fortuna and search through it and see if there is any survivors or not. But I really love this season. I'm going to give it a good rating of 4.2 out of 5. I like to see more of what happens, and yeah, I mean, the entire season was really good. The story was awesome. There were some plot here and there, plots and twists and such. It was really good, really well done. I really enjoyed it. So keep up the good work, the people that did the Lost in Space show on Netflix. So keep up the awesome visual effects and CGI, yada yada yada. I like to see another season. So thank you guys for watching. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit me guys down in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think about season 2 of Lost in Space, and I like to hear you guys' word and help me grow my channel. Share me with your friends, family, friends across the world. I don't care. I want my channel to grow. I want to be one of the great. I want to be like some of those other YouTubers out there that has like a lot of views. I want to get myself one of those plaques that people have. I want to get like up to 1 million subscribers. That's my goal. 1 million subscribers. So if you guys can get me up to 1 million, I would thank you guys, and maybe Wes and I can do like a question and answer video for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. So wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, and good afternoon. I'll catch you guys next time on the next Kyle Minger show next weekend. So peace out.